Emotional stories we hear from people with loved ones in Israel as war rages in that country. And tired of extra fees when you're buying your favorite things? What's being done right here in California so you no longer have to pay them? You're watching The Rundown. Hello, everyone. I'm Robin Winston. A portion of Beverly Hills saw a sea of blue and white Israeli flags Monday as thousands of people took to the streets to rally in support of Israel in the wake of the war. The demonstration overtook some lanes of Santa Monica Boulevard between Cannon and Beverly. LA is the second largest Jewish community in the U.S. Many people still have family and friends in Israel. Some families say their loved ones are trying to stay safe in bomb shelters. Others say they know people who are kidnapped by Hamas militants. But the death toll is growing in Israel, and many families still don't know whether their loved ones will be coming home. We heard from one mother who described the last conversation she had with her daughter as Hamas fighters began their attack at a music festival the young woman was attending.
She was saying, "Mommy, we are trying to get out of here, but I'm bleeding. We were shot. Everybody here was shot."
President Biden says they believe it is likely that Americans may be among those being held by Hamas. The Actors Union, SAG-AFTRA, and the studios could be closing in on a deal. Another round of negotiations ended Monday night, but they'll return to the bargaining table Wednesday. Meantime, WGA members overwhelmingly approved their new contract deal with the studios. 99% of members voted in favor of the new agreement. This officially ends one of the longest-running labor disputes in Hollywood history. The writers' new contract runs through May 2026. Comcast, a corporation that owns our parent company, NBC Universal, is represented by the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers. Some employees of the NBC News Group are represented by SAG-AFTRA. Here we go again. The Powerball jackpot is climbing even higher after another drawing didn't yield a big winner. So this means Wednesday's jackpot soars to at least $1.73 billion. This now becomes the second largest lottery prize in U.S. history. Even though no tickets matched all six numbers, a ticket sold at a 7-Eleven in Lake Forest came pretty close. It actually matched 5 of 6 numbers and is worth $1.5 million. That's still a nice chunk of change. All right, time to check in with meteorologist Belen De Leon, who's here with a gusty forecast ahead.
Hi, everyone. Finally, our temperatures are coming down. It's going to feel like fall, but that cool down's going to come with a catch. We're going to have some gusty winds for the mountains and deserts especially. That's where a wind advisory is in effect all the way through 11 a.m. on Wednesday. The gusts through here could range between 45 to 50 miles per hour, and it's going to include the Santa Clarita Valley, the I-5 corridor, where we're going to see some gusty winds during the middle of the week. Now, at least the temperatures are in check. We don't have any extreme heat. Look at the trend in Burbank. We have mid to upper 70s Tuesday and Wednesday. Then the rest of the weekend into the weekend, we start a gradual warm up. By Sunday into Monday, it's going to feel toasty again in the mid to upper 80s. So hold on, enjoy the cooler weather, and get ready to use that AC by the weekend.
The Santa Monica Pier is back open after a man climbed into the center of the Pacific Park Ferris wheel, claiming to be carrying a bomb.
Now climbing up perhaps even higher, which is not the right choice.
News Chopper 4 was actually over the scene Monday afternoon. Police had to evacuate Pacific Park for about 2 hours.
He was in one of the cars and climbed back out and then got stuck, so they shut the ride down in where it was at, and that's where he sat for the last few hours.
The man finally came down peacefully and surrendered to police. He was taken to the hospital for evaluation, and police say they did not find any explosives. A search is underway for 2 people involved in a high-speed pursuit that led to a deadly crash in Southgate. It happened Monday night near Southern Avenue and State Street. Police say they tried to pull over a stolen car with 3 people inside, but the driver sped away. Less than a minute later, the car crashed into 6 other vehicles. An innocent driver in a Nissan Sentra was killed in the crash, and another driver had minor injuries. Police found one of the suspects hiding in a trash bin, but they are still looking for the 2 others who ran away. Thousands of medical workers at St. Francis Medical Center in Linwood and other prime healthcare locations are back on the picket lines on a planned 5-day strike. The employees say they're short-staffed and worried about their patients. They tell us turnover for nurses alone doubled within a year. The workers are calling for better wages and benefits. The strike is also happening at prime locations in Linwood, Garden Grove, and Encino. In a statement to NBC4, Prime Healthcare said, quote, enormous efforts have been made to recruit, hire, and retain our valued staff. We have implemented processes to expedite hiring timelines, placing highly trained, skilled staff in positions to advance our mission, end quote. The bus drivers union, which contracts with Santa Clarita Transit, is also on strike. Service has been suspended on all commuter and most local routes, and it interrupts bus service for students in the William S. Hart Union School District as well. The union says they had no choice but to go on strike.
We've been in negotiations for over a year, and no contract offer from MV has come anywhere close to being acceptable. So we've had enough. Enough is enough, and we gave them plenty of chances to come up with something that was fair, and they just wouldn't and said they couldn't, and so that's why we're here.
Santa Clarita city officials are encouraging both sides to continue talks and bargain in good faith. California is taking on junk fees. Those are the extra charges you don't find out about until it's time to pay for things like flights, hotels, or concerts. Governor Gavin Newsom signed legislation making those so-called junk fees illegal in the state. The bill prohibits a company from listing a price, then adding mandatory charges at the end. Companies that violate the rule can face stiff fines. The new law goes into effect July 1st of next year. We are celebrating Hispanic heritage. Latinos are becoming more aware of the importance of mental health issues and talking about it and healing from it. NBC4's Jonathan Gonzalez introduces us to a therapist who's helping her community through social media in hopes of removing the stigma of seeking help.
It's become quite clear that the content we consume can impact our mental health. But what if that content was designed to actually help us?
Many of us go to therapy to expand our window of tolerance. So that was really the purpose. Like, how can I utilize this space so we can collectively heal together?
That space is called Therapy Lux, founded by Jackie Garcia in 2020.
We were going through a pandemic, and I wanted to also utilize my voice and provide a platform where, you know, the Latinx and the Latinos, right, felt seen.
Jackie is a licensed clinical therapist whose videos are all about coping with cycles of generational trauma in the Latino community.
Many truths can coexist at the same time. Our parents did the best they could with the resources that they had. And sometimes they didn't meet our emotional needs.
While much of social media is nothing but a highlight reel, Jackie isn't afraid to be real.
I think what has worked has been like when I share about my life and my own struggles and how not only like am I a therapist, but I'm also a therapist who goes to therapy.
Jackie's been going to therapy since she was 14. She was born in Orange County, but raised in Tijuana, Mexico, until the age of 12.
In those 12 years, as a family, we faced many, many adversities together.
The struggle only continued when her family moved back to Southern California, trying to adjust to their new life in Moreno Valley.
I was in middle school, and all of my behaviors and symptoms started showing. And yeah, my dad was the brave one who said, like, I think we can't do it alone. We may need to seek professional help. So he started that, breaking the cycle.
A cycle not easily broken.
Yeah, I went no contact with my parents. And I was running away from that home to find out this year. This year, I was like, Dad, I need you. I was like, Dad, I need you. Hey, y'all, we're gonna talk about attachment theory.
After years of therapy, Jackie decided to pay it forward by becoming a therapist herself.
It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to not have it figured out. It's okay to cry. And you can go to therapy even if you just wanna get to know yourself and get to know your self-discovery journey. It doesn't have to be a crisis.
For as much as she loves to help online, Jackie says Therapy Lux is not meant to replace therapy. And she's forever grateful to her parents for starting her healing journey, one she believes she will always be on.
I love them, and they're rooting for me right now. Oh, love you, Mom. Love you, Dad. Gracias.
It seems like Amazon Prime Day was just yesterday, maybe because it was only a couple of months ago. But if you missed a sale or you're looking to do some holiday shopping, there's another Prime event underway. That's right. The two-day event got underway at 3 a.m. Tuesday and is exclusive to Prime members. Prime Days usually see big deals on technology like smartphones and home products like air fryers and espresso machines. Amazon says new deals will pop up every 5 minutes within select time frames. All right, if you ever burned your dinner, I sure did, or need extra food in a pinch, Dominos has you covered. The company is launching its emergency pizza program, and here's how it works. So place a digital or online order of $7.99 or more. Once the order is complete, you qualify for the emergency pizza, a free medium 2-topping pie. Customers can get the free pizza by signing up for Domino's Rewards within 7 days of the original order. The emergency pizza can be redeemed from now until February 11th of next year. I love this. And you know, Thanksgiving is right around the corner. I always burn the turkey, so I think I'm going to need that pizza. You can always get news and weather updates on the NBCLA app and our website, NBCLA.com. And be sure to tune into Today in LA on NBC4 weekdays from 4 to 7 a.m. I'll be helping you get around with traffic reports throughout the morning. I'll see you next time on The Rundown.